Most of you have probably seen the Sam Hyde interview through the eyes of Sam Hyde. If you don't know what I'm talking about, let me just give you a little explanation, right? Idubbbz wanted to do a little interview with Mr. Sam Hyde, the very quirky individual, the very spooky but very funny individual, right? But Sam Hyde smelled something. Something was up. Something was fishy. So he decided to troll Idubbbz a little bit as he was trying to do the interview. And so we got this, ladies and gentlemen. We got the truth about Idubbbz. So essentially what this is a hour-long podcast / footage of the day when Idubbbz arrived, right, to try to do the interview. But of course, you know, he was doing some quirky stuff. He was fucking him around. He had this entire setup to try to trick Idubbbz into thinking this is actually how things operate. But the biggest thing that got to Idubbbz was Sam Hyde's supposed girlfriend, right, that he paid, because she apparently looked like she was a druggie, right? She wasn't looking too good, and so that bothered him the most. Okay, very funny video. I saw snippets of it, and I was like, holy shit, he fucking got him. And so the entire internet went to themselves, you know what? I don't think Idubbbz is going to upload anything. I don't think Idubbbz is going to share his portion of his video of what transpired on that day. And so a lot of people were calling him a pansy, a pussy, whatever you want to say, right? But I think it's safe to say that a lot of people, majority of people, including myself, did not expect him to actually make the video, to actually upload the video, right? But we were wrong, ladies and gentlemen, we were wrong. So yesterday, right, of the recording of this video, Idubbbz actually uploaded the video, and I gotta fucking say, it's pretty good, okay? I actually enjoyed the video. Now, of course, you still have people roasting Mr. Idubbbz in the comment section, you know, just like ripping him apart. Let me go ahead and just find some comments for you that you can see for yourself. If I can just click on this. That is an ad, I don't fucking care. I couldn't find the clip, but here's the video. I'm just playing it through, right, so you can see for yourselves what's actually happening. But one thing we gotta make very abundantly clear, okay, is this video is not a hit piece. Because the whole reason why Sam Hyde did his, you know, little spiel, his little, you know, troll moment on Idubbbz is because he was under the impression that, you know, there was some beef between them, and so he was trying to get back at him, that this was a hit piece, right? But this is not the case, ladies and gentlemen. This is not the case. This is not a hit piece. This is more like a introspective piece to try to understand the enigma that is Sam Hyde, to try to better understand what is real and what is not, what is a joke and what is actually what he's actually thinking, right? If that made any fucking sense. But he goes into detail about his past, right? His, you know, his works. I actually didn't know that Sam Hyde was part of a show, or made a show for Adult Swim. Had no idea. All I knew is that he made some really interesting comments in the past, okay? But it was actually really fucking good of a video. Okay, so here's the part where they did the little interview, but the full, I guess, the full interview, not the entirety, but like snippets of that into, and then it just, you know, it's molded into like a legitimate interview, right, that we've seen in the past. That's like towards this part right here, probably. Yeah, interviewing Sam Hyde. So, Idubbbz is trying to figure out, right, go away ad, whether or not Sam Hyde is joking, right? Like, what is real and what is a joke? Because throughout the entire video, he's putting up a facade, right? He's being very sarcastic, very ironic. And it's funny, too, because he goes through different stages of irony, right? Because Idubbbz explains here about, you know, different stages of irony here, which honestly was my favorite part. It was legitimately my favorite part of the video. I would have enjoyed, or appreciated if he made that part of that video a little earlier, if he moved that part, you know, to the earlier stages of the video so that we can, like, you know, better understand irony. I feel like most of us, right, the Gen Zers, the millennials, right, we understand irony, right? But how Idubbbz phrases the word irony, like the cycle of irony, it's actually pretty interesting. So if we move over here, you know, we got like different stages, right? So we have sincerity, right? That means like you're being, you know, serious, right? And then you have irony, where, you know, it's like you're saying something the opposite of sincerity. Then you have post-irony, which is essentially irony, but, you know, with a different twist. Probably most of you would be most inclined to say, yeah, I am very post-ironic. No one fucking says that, right? If you fucking say that, I feel like you're gonna get fucking punched. You're gonna get a goddamn wedgie, right? You're gonna get your, you know, your lunch money taken away from you. But here's the big zinger right here, right? The meta-irony, right? And Idubbbz makes the claim that Mr. Sam Hyde is failed with meta-irony. And throughout the entire video, after, you know, explaining this, and then you watch it again, it's like, holy shit. Yeah, very meta-irony. So essentially, the general gist of meta-irony is to confuse the audience, right? Like, you don't know whether or not what the person is saying is real, right? Or it's sincere. It sounds sincere, but it's actually ironic. You know, it kind of sounds like post-ironic as well. If anything, it's all three in one little neat package. Meta-irony. Really enjoyed this piece. I really enjoyed this segment of the video. Probably most of you were expecting a headpiece, right? Some of you were expecting that, you know, Idubbbz was gonna hit hard with this. But no, this isn't a hard-hitting piece. Again, once again, it's like an introspective piece to try to figure out who is Sam Hyde, to try to crack that weird-looking egg thing, right, to get a better understanding of Sam Hyde. Unfortunately, in the end, he kind of fails, right? It was all in vain, because towards, let me go just show the, like, so here, all this part, all the way until up here, the guns part is where we kind of see the real version of Sam Hyde. But Sam Hyde, as Idubbbz explains, he puts a wall. He puts up a wall, so he's very distant. He doesn't really talk much. He's not really interactive as before. Because before, you know, he's putting up a show, he's putting up a facade, right? He was fucking around with Idubbbz and shit like that. And of course, this is where, actually, during the interview is where he reveals the big, you know, the big thing, which is all of this was a ruse, which is actually really funny. Which was actually really fucking hilarious to see, but Idubbbz like, no fucking way, there's no fucking way all of this was like a joke. And no, he absolutely, it is a joke. He got fucking trolled, which was amazing, okay? You know, as Sam Hyde said, I thought your fans would enjoy it, and absolutely, I think everyone, I think it's safe to say that everyone really enjoyed this little roller coaster of an experience, okay? But during this part again, he was very closed and he didn't say much, so we weren't able to see the real Sam Hyde. And I don't think we'll ever see the real version of Sam Hyde, because Sam Hyde enjoys to confuse people and just fuck around. Okay, but Idubbbz does pose some questions like, is he part of the alt-right? You know, like he was doing some very sussy things. He, you know, he kind of associates people who are from the alt-right. And then at one point he donates $5,000 to I think it was like I don't know necessarily what it was, but it was alt-right leaning, or aligned with the alt-right, which was kind of weird. You know, it's kind of weird. It's like, why did he do that? Why would he choose to do something so quirky like that? Like, where's the joke? Where's the goddamn punchline, Sam Hyde? So it's a little sussy. But he doesn't firmly say that he's like, oh, he's definitely alt-right, dude. This guy's probably a neo-Nazi. No, absolutely not. He just, you know, he's just posing the questions like, what's up? I want to know more. And that's what he tried to do. But in the end, he did fail. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is essentially what happened with the video called Getting Away With It. No, it's not called Getting Away With It. I'm sorry, it's called, oh no, it actually is called Getting Away With It. Okay, that's weird. That's a little weird. Alright. I actually didn't notice that until now. Alright, that's kind of fucking weird. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is Getting Away With It with Idubbbz interviewing Sam Hyde. And my god, like I said before, very, very good video. Some of you might disagree with me, but you're kind of sad. I'm gonna tell you straight up right now, you're kind of lame. Sorry. I have to burst a little bubble there, but there you go. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about this video, well, specifically the Getting Away With It video. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Again, let me know. I'm really interested to see what you guys have to say, but anyways, thank you everyone for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button. You want to see more content like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification to be notified of my next video. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye for now.